In a small apartment at the edge of a busy city, Mia lived with her beautiful Chantilly Tiffany cat named Milo. The apartment was modest, just one bedroom, a tiny kitchen, and a narrow living space with a single large window, but it was filled with warmth. Though this space was limited, Mia believed that love could make any place feel big enough. When Milo first arrived, he was curious and full of energy. He explored every corner, sniffed every wall, and squeezed into spaces Mia didn't even know existed. At first, Mia laughed at his playful behavior, but after a few days, she noticed Milo becoming restless. Late at night, he would run quickly across the apartment, jump onto furniture, and sometimes scratch the sofa. Mia began to worry that the apartment was too small for him. Instead of feeling discouraged, Mia decided to learn how to make the space better for Milo. She discovered that cats don't just need floor space, they need vertical space. So one weekend, Mia installed several wooden shelves along the living room wall, creating a climbing path that led to a soft resting platform near the ceiling. When Milo first noticed the shelves, he stared at them for a long moment, unsure. Then, with a careful jump, he climbed onto the lowest one. Within minutes, he was confidently leaping from shelf to shelf. His tail stood high with pride as he reached the top platform. From there, he could see the entire apartment. Mia smiled, realizing that Milo didn't need a bigger home. He just needed new ways to experience the one he had. Next, Mia made a cozy resting corner beside the window. She placed a soft cushion there where sunlight poured in every afternoon. Milo quickly claimed the spot as his favorite place. He would sit quietly for hours, watching birds fly past and people walking below. The outside world became his daily show. Mia also began keeping the apartment more organized. She moved small items off tables, created clear walking paths, and kept Milo's toys in one basket. The apartment felt more open, even though its size never changed. Cleanliness became part of their routine. Every morning, Mia cleaned the litter box before leaving for work. In the evening, she vacuumed Milo's fur from the floor. The apartment always smelled fresh, and Milo seemed more comfortable in the clean environment. But the biggest change came from something simple: daily playtime. No matter how tired she felt, Mia spent time playing with Milo every evening. She used feather toys, strings, and small balls to let Milo chase and jump like a hunter. Milo loved these moments. He would crouch low, wiggle his tail, and leap forward with excitement. After playing, he would eat calmly and sleep peacefully through the night. Over time, Milo developed a gentle routine. In the morning, he climbed his shelves. In the afternoon, he rested by the window. In the evening, he waited for playtime. At night, he slept beside Mia. One rainy weekend, Mia built a tunnel from old cardboard boxes. She cut small openings and connected them together across the living room floor. Milo was curious but cautious. He sniffed the tunnel, tapped it with his paw, and slowly stepped inside. Suddenly, he ran through it and popped out the other end. Mia laughed as Milo repeated the game again and again. That day, Mia learned that happiness for a cat doesn't come from expensive toys, but from attention and creativity. As seasons passed, Mia noticed Milo changing. He became calmer and more relaxed. The apartment that once felt small now felt perfectly sized for their life together. Every corner held a purpose: the climbing shelves, the sunny cushion, the cardboard tunnel, and the quiet couch where they rested together. One evening, the electricity suddenly went out during a storm. The apartment became dark and silent. Mia lit a small candle and sat down on the couch. Milo slowly walked over and climbed onto her lap, purring softly. The sound of rain filled the room. In that quiet moment, Mia realized something important. Comfort does not come from having a large home or perfect things. It comes from feeling safe and loved. Years passed in that same small apartment. Milo grew older and moved more slowly than before. Mia lowered his favorite cushion from the high shelf to the floor so he could reach it easily. Milo still loved sitting by the window, watching the world outside, just as he always had. One peaceful afternoon, Mia sat beside him with a warm cup of tea. The city hummed softly in the distance. Milo curled up next to her, purring gently. The apartment was still small, but it was full of memories, warmth, and companionship. Mia smiled and stroked Milo's fur. She had once worried that the space was not enough, but now she understood the truth. A home does not need to be big to hold a happy life, and in that little apartment, their world felt more than enough.